Heyo, it's me, Harper Savage. Today is day 11 of 12 days of arts and coffee. That's where I do an art or craft and cozy up with some coffee. You may be wondering why. These wood slices are still here if you watched the video last time, and you'll find out in a minute. But first, we gotta see what kind of coffee we're having today. So today's coffee is mint chocolate chip, which could be really good or really bad. I'm really picky about my mint chocolate chip flavoring. Alright, here's the coffee, let's give it a try. The mint is kind of subtle. Not bad, but it's not my favorite. Anyways, the reason why these wood slices are still here is because I want to do a 3D effect to them. And I'm going to be doing it with some air dry clay. I've never used this brand of clay before, but I have been doing some air dry stuff. If you saw my unicorns, you saw that they had broken limbs at one point, and I remade them out of clay. So let's get started. I laid down my silicone mat just so I don't get clay all over my desk mat. This is super cold because it was in my basement craft room. So first off, we gotta take off the gloves. Please excuse my nakedness. And now we open. How do I open? Open? Now something I did forget to grab was my blade, but I'm hoping we can cut this up without it. Now this clay feels a lot different than the one I was using, so we'll see how it goes. Really moist and gross. That's the way clay should be. So anyways, I'm gonna start off easy with this paw print one, and I'm gonna just make the paw pads, or the beans if you will, and see how that goes. It's kind of too big. It's already leaving a residue all over me. I'm gonna have to work a lot smaller than I'm thinking I should. Still slightly too big. I may need some water. Alright, I got some water off screen here. I have a feeling this clay is heavily reliant on water. Maybe this was not the easier one to start with. I am struggling a little bit with this clay here. Okay, they're not exactly the same size as what I had painted there, but that's fine. I kind of knew that when I painted them in. Look how cute in 3D it's gonna be. Now we have to wait for this to dry, and I'm assuming it's gonna take like at least 24 hours. So, gotta set this one aside. So for this one, I want to make more mushrooms and more greenery around it. I might use a little bit of armature wire just to keep the stems in place. Alright, I think I'm going to probably hot glue this snail on, but I'll try to form it to it the best that I can and keep its shape. Other than that, I think I'm done with this one until it's dry. But for this one, I actually want to do the top wings, not the lower wings. So I am going to be using armature for this one as well because they're going to come off of the slice here. Alright, I think that is all I want to do to this one too. Alright, these are the only ones I want to do. I'm gonna leave the mug and nighttime one alone. I think those look good without any 3D effect. So I'm gonna wait about probably 24 to 48 hours before I can paint these. So I'll see you guys then, and my coffee will definitely be gone by then, that's for sure. So some time has passed since I put the clay onto these wood slices here, and you might be wondering why one of them is missing. Well, that's because we had an accident. He knocked this down, and all of the clay pieces came off except for the snail, which I'm kind of surprised because I hot glued that on. But I think I found all the pieces, and maybe I'll be able to like hot glue them on and stuff. But I think I'm gonna paint everything first, because that'll be a lot of stuff to like dodge around on this one compared to the other two, which are kind of simple. So it is time for us to get painting. I'll be using the acrylic paint that I have been using this whole time, the Artist Loft mixed with the Arteza stuff. So now we can get started. Alright, I have finished painting them. I will go ahead and show them now. Here we have the paw print. It's pretty simple. I didn't paint on the back of them. So it's still the wood finish on the back. This is to match Peanut's paw, my doggo. And here we have the moth with the wings being 3D. I did try my best to stay on the clay only, but I did get like some paint onto the background and the wood here and there, but I think this one looks really cool. I did lighten it a little bit on the edges here, but it's blending in a lot for some reason. And then here we have the most complicated one. I wish I had lightened up the color green of the snail. It looks really dark. I did put blotches of brown on it to make it like more spotted looking, but they didn't really show up over the green very well. And because I painted everything separately, the mushrooms wouldn't really fit back into place nice, so there is some raised spots where they were once connected and they didn't line up right after I painted it, but I still think it looks pretty cool. I think my favorite's gotta be the moth. It was so simple yet so good. Let me know which one is your favorite in the comments below. But I can't prove it, but my coffee is gone. It's actually been like an entire week since I've done the clay part of this video. So trust me, the coffee's gone. But that's gonna be it from me today. If you want to check out another cool video, you can go ahead and tap the link here. And if you want to catch up on anything you missed, you can tap the link here. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to do all the cool YouTube things of comment, liking, and subscribing. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!